Okay, yeah, everything. But okay, no, everything's fine. Whatever. That was a bug. Anyway. Oh, let's hop on to part 2 of Lilith, the Hell Sorceress. So where was I? A lot of Inferno, and not that much Blast, Hellblast in Japanese, remember that? Yeah, everything is level 2. I'm still mostly using Inferno logically just because, well, it's the core of this build, but then sometimes when there's just one or two enemy, or when they're fire resistance, it would be better to use Blast. A little bit of Dex. This fairly doesn't change anything between both items anyway. It's just that one makes it slightly more bearable to open chests with a character that really doesn't have much strength to begin with. What's my intel? It's +4 though. Yeah, I think I will want to keep that. I'm going to play as the glass cannon for now. I already have a shit ton of gold. Not gonna complain. Nothing is giving me vitality, it's just that yeah, I've invested into that. Maybe for 2 whole other level up I will also put points into vitality. This way it sits at like a 70-80 HP, that's pretty much what you want to properly use healing drops. Okay, onto the fire spring then. Let's go! No more enemies. Okay. I'm kind of whoops, I forgot to release the button. I'm kind of feeling like playing Shining Soul first. Aha, that's what I was talking about. Wait, isn't there like wait, let me. No, I felt like for whatever reason there was a little bit of latency on my video. I mean, my webcam is a poor one. I honestly really need to replace it. Yeah, I suppose it's logical to go for meditate first each time. No, I need to release the other one. Whatever. Not like it's too bad. Seven. Ah. Now, unfortunately, I have a tendency to just have books with well, the effect is just an element or something like that. Like, yeah, sure. I it seems like my destiny since I've played the Summon Archer is to hit enemies in the face with spellbooks. And I'm already out of XP, so I'm glad that I indeed invested into meditate. Whoopsie. Ah, dang. Yeah, it really do have some trouble at level 1. Blast can be extremely powerful at later level, but really at level 1 it's kinda sad. Okay. At least at level 2 it can retrigger on the same target. Was that 4? I also have a tendency to have upcastable compared to my level spellbook. That are not what I'm using right now, which is the case once again in here. What can you do? Sometimes you get troll. Fine. I mean, I'm loaded in gold, so I might as well use that, right? Angela. Yeah. Despite me being hellish, I require some rest. Yeah, so I won't care about the blaze because I'm not gonna use it. Nope. It's virtually useless because I won't be able to benefit from that if I switch. It's still level 2 as well. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, at this point, it's kind of tempting to go back to the Goblin Fort, do it a few times, to grab those candies instead of using my gold, because I'm gonna swallow his Spirigen item like crazy. But I don't know if it's really worth for now. Yeah, and also it doesn't regen me that much. That's also a problem. Do I happen to be I'm actually at 3. Oh, so I need some trading anyway. Eh. Yeah. Okay, so actually I can just hop on into yums. Okay, let me replace this too. And we're gonna for some training. I mean, since I have Inferno, that's probably the best to go into there. Actually, It will level 1 be enough? Yes, of course. Weakness to fire. Now, will level 2 suffice for those little guys? Yes. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe, no, they're not. They're not lined up well enough for that. Ah, I messed up. I messed up. I should have been able to get the 5 at once. Whatever. Uh, so actually I understand now why I always have the my Onichi nose. It's just because that my cats are shredding, shredding. They are losing their fur, whatever it is. Ah. Hmm. I just have it everywhere. I'm starting to think that my mustache is storing them for me to get it back later as an appetizer for my nostrils. You're feeling good? How about I make you feel full again? No. Dying. No. It went on the side. It didn't even register. Okay, so apparently there's some weird collision going on with the walls regarding Hellblast. Whatever. Mhm. Haha. Okay, managed to gauge the distance efficiently this time. Not this time. Yeah, I feel like my control is starting to get a little hold as well. There are some time when I release the button and it needs there's like a latency for it to actually be registered. So what's my soul crystal? Oblivion. Ah yeah, remember it's actually on theme because it's the darkness one in like Hellish Sorceress. But also it gives access to another type of damage. So that's good. Well, even though it's not like I really need it, considering that I have Hellblast, which is neutral, but it was, for something on theme, it was better than having access to another fire spell. Whoops. Okay, well, I was pretty easy. What might we have? Nothing? Okay, no effort. Thanks anyway. I mean, if anything, a poison rod might actually be kind of cool. Problem is, this one would require me to invest into rod, which I don't know if that's something that I would want. I'm really going for a pure spec caster, so just full intel. Maybe later, if I want to have a third stuff instead of the rod, that could be magic shield. I would still have some trouble with chest. That's really something I should take into consideration. Yeah, I must store that. You need that for the money later. So you start to think that I might be able to one-shot stuff in the Giant's Graveyard, actually. Okay, well that's some easy target, so I'm not too worried. Still one? Okay. Easy. No. What about them though? I'm going for two. Okay, that's a one shot. One might be enough for the mummies. Let's see. It's enough for the mummies. Okay, well, let's just money. Oh, damn. I'm trying to aura farm, but I messed up. Not the first time. Okay, so this guy is a little more HP. I should go for it with level 2 Inferno. Ah, Mithril. I wonder what I could do with that later. I think that the Impulse... wait, can she equip the Impulse Helm? Since it's level 1, it might actually be light enough, but I'm not sure. Because there's the Zephyr Hood, but I think this one gives attack, right? Attack speed. I mixed them up, obviously. Alright, so let's try to aura farm on this bubble paste. Succeed. Success, sorry. Broken English. Haha. Ah, yes. Whatever. Yeah, it's cute, but thanks, but I don't need that. Oh, damn. Wait. Might as well go for level 2 and get a little bit more range. Aha. There we go, first level up. Now I do need 5 more if I'm going to make my 2 spell skills level 3. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go for it. Because I clearly need some additional SP regen. Ah. That, on the other hand, I might not be against it, depending on what it is. Made the same mistake. Yeah, all for that. Although, what's the... Oh, that's actually... no, I used level 3, but if level 2. But if I used Blessed level 1, that would have been the same thing. Wand. So if I'm still at level 0, actually my farm them a little bit to try to have a rod with poison. It's a little something, but that's something that might eventually come up. Like I'll already pass them, but if I'm that could be a thing against the haunted armor. But I'm thinking about the golems. Well, I can just burn them to death with Inferno, but that's like the problem is that you have no way to without running some statistical study yourself of knowing the status apply chance in this game. Like pretty much everyone agrees that it's not that much, but nobody is able to put an actual value on it. It's like a thing going in this area. Like Shining Force also has mystical rules about a lot of stuff. Double turn, double attacks, crits that are not called crits. They have a, I think it's called deadly attack. Anyway. Okay. So you want to get it? Actually, level 2 really enough. Yeah, it's a little bit better to be in the open for this guy. Haha. That was inefficient. Whoever. Sometimes shit happens. What? I actually managed to kill the fire skeleton with Inferno. Okay. Interesting. Mistake. Oh. Die. Noob. Oh, never. No. Well, level 2 should be able to, right? Needs 15 now. Okay. Now I can say noob. Regen is not that bad, but I still have a long way to go before I can I can go for as much as I want. You get the book in the face treatment. Okay? So funny that this enemy are not moving most of the time. Okay. Fine. Since I'm at the end, I might as well go for it and reset the shops. Hoping that this time they make some additional effort than one they just did. Dang. Hey, yet again, my button just didn't want to release at time. Oh. Well, well, well. Alright. Just in case. I mean, I'm not gonna keep those anyway. Um. Let's go. I forgot to release my soul. Might as well. Oh, so that reminds me that I'm also playing the Ice Princess Sorceress on the side. Although I also need to get back to this one. I don't know which soul I would wanna. The easy one is to get Prosopane, the Ice Summon, but is there something more in theme with that? Well, not more in theme, but in theme with a different element. I wouldn't think so, because the problem is that for the neutral one, you only have Golem, which is Earth. If we had like Zephyr, like we had in the previous one, she could have something in theme with Tempest and what? That's again a Mithril. Okay. So well, this one is surely is grade 0, so it's gonna be for far later, but maybe because I didn't test it shit with that, but maybe grade 0 forge generic forging with mithril can give the if it's the same as a shining soul. So that's why I'm saying that that's the increased chance to have the version with SP cost reduction for attack. Wand. Ah, that requires level 1. Never mind. Gates, yeah, sure. Thanks, buddy. Ain't no way you're gonna... Yeah, whatever. Fuck the Clementines. You're gonna rob me like that? I mean, dexterity is not bad for spellcaster, because that's... Oh, that's sick. Because that makes them... Okay. Okay. Now we're talking, actually. No? Okay. Now we are talking about... So now at least each time I'm get out and back to To this, I lose the additional max SP. So if I'm at max, I'm switching back to Inferno and coming back to it, I won't have the extra. But it's still more damage when I use Hellblast, and it's still a little bit more SP regen. So we are cool. That's a good find for now. Yeah, it's already starting to getting cramped. So I have 3 Mithril, but grade 0, it's not gonna be very useful. The thing that I would want as generic forging surely should be an effect with one of my spell books, so that's gonna be later when I got access to in my shop to level 6 spell books. Unfortunately, you cannot forge level 7 with generic forging. On one hand, do I really want to farm for something that will eventually come out, but for one of poison, I don't know. I guess I might as well do it right away, because this way I won't forget about it. I just want a level 0 for the occasional potential use of oh no, 0 is not enough. Okay. Use of poison. There we go. Actually, whatever. Might as well go for level additional level. Yeah, at this level, Hellblast still has a tendency to just get off the rail from the secondary target. Interesting. I had forgotten about this mechanic. There's a fun thing going on with the attack on spellbook. As the level, so the level of the spell imbued in it increases, so are their attack, which normally wouldn't come out for anybody unless you have an idiot like me that uses book to bash people in the face with, like I did for the summon archer. But I'm really not representative of the people playing this game, I think. Yeah, well, I was excited for a second, but that's level 1. There's only a very small chance that this is ever remotely useful. The only way that this is useful is that if it has a reduced cost. Now think about it, actually. Well, not this one, because I think that you can never cost of SP cost of attack reduced by 1 and 2. I don't remember if you can get 3. So if it is, and we got level 1, that means that this is a nice sub weapon, because this would be free of cost. Hehe, lol. Ah, now I can war farm on them. 2 should be enough for behind. Yeah. There's no point in that outside of personal satisfaction. But isn't that enough of a reason? Oh, damn. Okay, buddy. There we go. That's what we call clean up. Easy. I can never get enough of this folk music. I'm totally based, but I kinda consider it to be the best one in the game in terms of dungeon music. It's also because this is the most nostalgic. Haha! Ah, Goblin Axe. Kobovic shouldn't be too bad now. Mhm. I really feel that the tornado could catch up with him. Never mind. Starting to think that I might be able to push a little into the Coliseum. Would that equal to anything though? That's another question. Okay, thanks for not trying. Okay, well I'm investment, guys. I mean, I can, I suppose, but this is actually useful. No way. I mean, I I don't know how it compares to a little boost of +4. I have no idea yet if because I started doing graphs for that, but I totally forgot about it. If it's actually worth going for that instead. But I suppose the obvious solution is to just test it. So before I forget, uh-huh. Oh yeah, it's for far later. Well, looks like there's gonna be some thunder tonight. Thunder res and yeah, immunity to effect. It's not too bad, but there's no point in having this if the defense, on the other hand, is really this bad. Alright. Do I want to go back right away into the fairy spring? That's a good question. I suppose I can. Yeah, because it's gonna be some time before I can get another level up again. So I might as well. Because I am eager to hop on into Ipas Palace shop after, which will enable me to get the moon pendant for that extra SP. It kinda still sucks compared to other stuff because it gives more SP but not more intel, which actually is more value, even if the amounts are different. Okay. Dying? Hello, Ikatsuma. Thanks for hopping. Aha. Okay, yeah, I can feel it. So this was worthwhile to get this one. It's Friday, my dude. Ah, yeah, sorry. It's because where I live. To give you a little bit of context, I live next to center park, an attraction park, an amusement park. Right, this is the correct term, and it's so big and so influential that the economy around here where I live revolves around it. So pretty much everybody is walking in there. And when it's the case, weekends and weekdays don't mean the same thing. So it took me a little bit of time to realize that it was supposed to be weekend for you, and that it was the implication. Sometimes work and companies just mess you up. It's supposed to be a jolt from a vine. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, but maybe that's still what the stuff intended, right? I don't know what's the... actually, are Vine still something? Because I think I still don't know if Vine is open or if it's a service that has closed. Because it's it was a thing that enable you to get videos. No, wait, maybe I'm mixing things up with Vimeo. I don't know my internet culture. I'm an old man. Culturally, I'm an old man. A little camaraderie in there. Is it weird if I tell you I built my sorceress as a semi-tank? That's kind of interesting, but I suppose that you went with magic shield, basically. It's actually kind of interesting to have that, because like everybody is actually, for starters, not much more people are building the sorceress physical or even just as a hybrid build with some rod. Everybody is playing like I'm doing right now, uh, as a glass cannon. It's not bad, of course, but it's not because it's cool and effective that you cannot play her differently. But a pure melee build is just kind of sad because you need meditate, rod, and magic shield, and once they are maxed out, what are you doing? So basically, you cannot do a pure melee build at Vitam Aeternam. You need to prepare for doing a hybrid build. Now, this was literally my second playthrough because I knew sorcerers was squishy as hell, so I always 2 point in intelligence and HP. Ah, yeah, this trend. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people are like, that's not what I do, and I never did that. But yeah, I know that a lot of people are accustomed to be like, each level up, I'm gonna have the same investment in stats. I understand the logic behind that, but I always found funny that even as a kid, that wasn't my way to go. 2 vitality is indeed plenty compared to what many people will play as a sorceress. If anything, that's something that might see you might see more naturally on a Dark Wizard because he has Drain. But yeah, she kinda squishy. It was awful to rip my fight with the final boss. Oh yeah, that boss is he's a nightmare and he's supposed to be, but yeah, he's bad. Even when you're accustomed to fighting that dude, it's still kind of difficult. It's pretty weird as well for multiple reasons, like he has different movement speed depending of the axe. So if I remember that, it's just because the arena, instead of being a circle, is a little like an ellipse. So he has more speed going like that, like right to left and left to right, than going from up and down, which that doesn't help fighting this guy properly. I mean, if anything, that makes sense that he's, even in the fight, is chaotic. Ah! No! It's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, to answer you, no, that's not weird to have that. Glass cannon is cool and everything, but at some point you want to have more vitality. Okay. Might as well. Although that would be hard to beat something like that. It can be, because you can do it. Yeah, the amount of buff that I have. It can be because you can have a plus 16. But you okay, buddy? Never mind. I thought that it was totally stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat once there are unicorns or fairies that can do some light infused damage. I mean, do I even have? I didn't check that, but maybe I actually have zero res whatsoever. Oh, never mind. I have an astonishing amount of 3. Um. Also, how to this boss is incredibly easy for magic user because I kept spamming Spark. After I defeated him, I replied with, "Hey, yeah, you were gasping you with while using fast forward." Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, he's fairly weak. Interestingly, I did the Dragon Note in advanced mode yesterday. This is one of the boss that is the most improved by advanced mode. Because now, is all of his I don't know if it's supposed to be like some wind attack or whatever. Um, they are like four or five of them each time, each circle, and they're actually homing. They follow you, and they are pretty fast as well. And he spam them, so he actually is. I don't want to say terrifying, but he's far better in advanced mode. Was in normal mode, he's one of the most forgettable boss. Ah, that will be a unicorn right there. So I'm actually at the now are at the opposite problem. I now have good SP regen, especially with the help of that, but now I have trouble having enough HP, and so yeah, well, I just play from afar without paying attention to my SP. Okay, never mind. I thought that I was too far away. My bad. My bad. But yeah, there's a thing with Spark and the range of that thing. If anything, well, this is actually kind of comparable to what I'm doing right now. Inferno and Spark, I think that they have the same SP consumption, and they have the same, more or less the same way of targeting enemies. One is from behind, no, well, the bottom, and the other is from above visually, but that's the same thing. They both pass walls. Why not just fly the hell away from the stage, buy a third time and another wing, then get back? Because I have a ton of SP, so I just thought that I could spam Inferno, deplete my SP, and then pop my Angel Wing. But I made a mistake, and now I have to. I went back from to square one. But yeah, sure, I could have totally done that. It's just that it takes a little bit of time, so I'm trying to be Dark Matter. Dark Matter is always more exciting at this point of the game, because with just a little bit more, one that you can have later, you can pop on that unlucky hood glitch. And while this is good for everybody, this is especially good for the spellcaster, so because you can regularly gain from that SP regen item. And oh boy, do they need it after a while. One thing that I surely will farm for in the Demon's Tower is the enchant ring. Hopefully I get it soon. I mean, fast. This is what I meant. Oh, my English is broken. I noticed that yesterday, but I don't know for whatever reason. Sometimes it just comes out wrong. Alright, give me the umbrella. Now that I think about it, by the way, it's more, it's probably more a parasol, actually. You know what? I should probably do Shining Soul Geology, but very, very fast. Geology? You mean the first one? Cause, aha, you thought you could out-heal me. But nope. Nah, whatever. Not gonna use it. First and second, since the two games are connected. Yeah, the two games are connected, and they are connected to, well, there's a lot of connection. They are connected to the other games that predates them, some games after, and they are connected to other stuff like mangas and everything. So, yeah, if you are interested into the plot, it can get complicated to keep track of everything. I delve a little bit into that, but I'm still not sure of the extent of what's totally connected to these games. That's some normal unicorns. Nope, that's the fire mare. Now that I am bilingual English, something that I really that really disappoints me is that we do not get a version of those unicorns, because we got the fire mare, right? But something that we don't have is a version using darkness magic that is called the nightmare. And that's not even a pun. The nightmare, the bad dreams, it's actually literally called a nightmare female horse. Out of all the races in the Shining series, I really love the Dragonute. Understandable. It's never not cool to have dragons. I would agree that well, not really the coolest, but the most interesting are the Kento. The Kento, actually, as they are called. It's tall like it is in Centaur, Minotaur, or whatever. Because they are really specificities of the Shining universe. So I have a bit of tenderness for them. Whoa. Ah, leave me alone. Alright. Hello, meme, how you doing? Is your connection like back to stable? I really liked your Shining Soul 2 guide. Tell me a bit. Yeah, thank you very much. I put some efforts into them, but honestly, even with my research, I did some mistake. So I will need to revisit those at some point. But anyway, yeah, I hope that that they were helpful. Some of them are already so old that I wasn't showing my face. I passed through 3 different mic. So they're already nostalgic despite not being from only just a few months back. That reminds me that I have said to people that I should do the brawler guide at some point. I'm hoping to be able to do some guides about all the games of the series as well. Maybe just starting with Shining Soul 1, actually, make it simple. But I'm still not there yet with like all of them. For Shining Soul, I could, as long as it doesn't require talking about advanced mode, because I didn't touch that much for the first one. Die. Ah, is that? Yeah. So, do I want? Well, actually, no. The question. Now I already know the answer. I want to go with the Hellblast mode and Inferno for bossing. You got me excited. That might have been a Blast level 3. Whatever. Get. Oh, we are already at the end of the dungeon. Yes. So I was right into doing that. Da, 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 da. Alright. Genius. It's the moment for a Sun Tzu meme. A clever warrior. Use its environment for cover. Ah. Woo! I remember this game when I was bored. I forgot its name since I played it for a short time because I played with someone using a multiplayer GBA. Oh yes, that must have been so good back in the day. Hey, oh, damn! You're trying to kid me, damn cat. He pushed the button for fast forward. You almost got me killed, buddy. Ah! No! This serious. Time cat! I love you, but you made me lose one ice res. No! Actually, I didn't lose anything. I saw it going up and down instantly due to the damage. We good. Yeah, but the only thing that is a little sad about this game is that when you're in multiplayer, you lose the. Yeah, no, I can choose that. You lose the dungeon background music. A little sad, but well, little price to pay for an awesome experience otherwise. Ah! Yes, sure, give me even more intel. Blame yourself, really, because your accent is... No! My cat! You can... I'll show you the culprits. Look. My cat! This little guy right there. He was the one that pushed it. Now I fucked up my webcam. Of course. Yeah. He pushed the button with the trigger with his muzzle. Because I put it on that trigger right there. If it was a button from the front, he couldn't have pushed it. So I guess my fault is putting it on an accessible trigger. Cat, danger to keyboard. You don't say. I have a history with cats and keyboard. Right now and for a few years back now, I'm using I don't know how you say it, but a computer that doesn't move, you know, that has a tower that you put on a screen. But years ago, I was using a portable one. And my cat, not this one, but the other one day, he jumped while using my portable computer as a jump platform, and he destroyed one key. One, just one. That key was the one to turn my computer on. Since then, it was unusable. I was kind of salty. Yeah, that history is kind of cool. Now I can laugh about it. That's a cool story. But back then, I really wasn't laughing. I can assure you. Anyway, we're going back for Cleon. This time, I'm gonna do it. I am prepared as hell. Trust me. Hehe. Little tip: when you use your soul summon, your soul release, however you want to call it, it resets the spell that are going on the screen. It can be useful for some bosses. For wizardry as well. The Dark Angel. Ah, so... Now there is something to do, but it is up to debate how I do it. I could hop on into Reaper's Palace, well, which I will do anyway, but and grab some bombs, and going back to Wizard's Palace for a blue chest that has a soul in it, a soul crystal. It will be rank 3, if I remember correctly. Or rank 2, but it will be better than what I have. The problem is that it's randomized, so do I want to bother farming it with soft resets the emulator, or do I want to use save state, or do I just hop on and grab the first one that there is? Fairy Princess, I've been defeated anyway. Go tell my friend Captain Robert that. Yeah, yeah. I was even when I was a kid. That didn't make any sense to me. I was like, what? But it might be a case of translation that was a little bit inexact. My gut, and I have no proof for that, I really have to check first and then come back and see if I was wrong or not, that maybe she was like, I think that you are an agent of darkness. I have no proof, but anyway, I'm gonna kick your ass just in case. Then we kick her ass, or the ass of Cleon, but we defeat the boss. And then she's like, okay, you have proved yourself as warriors of light. Okay, now I can trust you, we can move on. That's my best guess. Either that, or she's stupid. Why not both? You could say. No, I do not have any monster card. I had forgotten that mechanic. It's true that how much no, this one, that's by 30, and so this, yeah, both of them are actually cheaper. I had forgotten this mechanic, and I purposely when I discovered it, I talked about it in my video about how to have more gold. If you plan to buy more SP regen item than HP regen item, keeping the shop this way, so without doing the Ipas Palace shop quest, it's actually a good idea, because those SP regen items are cheaper this way. Whereas the healing water doesn't exist anymore, so that sucks. And the other two are more expensive. So it depends on what you want. And the thing is, my reward for finishing the quest outside of the shop, going back to normal, will be to have a silver ring, which I won't be able to use as a spellcaster build. So, I don't know if I really want to do it now that I remember this. Fairy Princess, who are you? And I come with the order from the king. You're the best of darkness. Cleon, kick their ass. Yeah, it's basically it's basically that. It's just we don't trust nobody. What? How did you manage to not have more? Okay. That's a +4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because otherwise that wouldn't have made sense. But yeah, that Fairy Princess. Ribbon of Life. Light. It's not bad. It's a pretty good enchantment, but not for me, obviously. Of Power. Yes, sure. Of course. So pretty much nothing. Yeah. To be honest, it's funny to make parodies of the game with radicals. The text, yeah. The text is pretty ridiculous, but it's hard to really know to which degree it is, with due to translation being inexact or not. Because there are some stuff in the original that are already goofy. Like in the international release, we got the dungeon Dry Azek for the desert, because the desert is dry. And in the same way, we have the cave that is cold Azek, and there's a volcano that is hot Azek. Those are puns. I checked, and in the original, they also have puns as name, although they are different. So there is goofiness, but I'm sure that there is some goofiness that might be added with translation issue. So yet again, are we going for Ipas Palace shop? Good question. The problem is that if I'm finishing Robber's pirate ship, I'm gonna have spell level 4, and I'm surely not ready for that. I already need some level for the stuff that I already have. I kinda want to get Inferno level 3 before hopping onto another one. But I don't know if it's the correct course of action. Do it. Okay, fine. Let's go for the Past Palace shop. And let's go for the Soul, and if it's not Oblivion, it's cool. I mean, I get the Moon Pendant, I suppose. Overall, that kinda evens out. I am the superior mage! Haha, noobs. You should have learned Inferno instead of Blaze. Ah, dang, there's one that got me. Ends getting the information about antagonists. Your Majesty, another. Okay, shut up. Go to something I don't care. Anyway, Kemi, what is it? Yeah, it's something that I always wondered about. Like, if you're a princess, especially even more a princess than a prince, you're gonna have some surveillance for you. There's just no way that she could be able to run off like that. There's just something weird with the logic even there. Oh, see someone. Ooh, come here. Not telling low, go find a... Yeah. Yeah, multiple times she never tells the name of Jill Spy. But now that I think about it, the king really is an idiot, at least in the international release. Because at some point, after she get... I think that's the last time we save her. So she get back from the cave. They have the whole situation like, why did you run off again? It was to try to go after somebody. And then there is the queen, Yvonne. She clearly understood directly. She's like, oh, you already at that age, my daughter. Implying that she might be the same, the type to do the same kind of thing. And Marcel is like, huh? What are they talking about? So, and anyway, if I were the king, after my daughter, the princess in which the future of my country is about, especially when there are dangerous things going on everywhere because there is a kind of invader like that, I would have put lock on her. I would have said, no, no, girl, you're not gonna go out on your own. In fact, you're just not gonna get out at all. Oh, you see so much of that SP region difference, and that's already SP plus region plus 1. You can have a plus 2, and this one you can have it on your gear, defensive gear as well. Come on. What? I cannot find what's under my feet. Some luck nights. Why didn't you tell me? Because you keep. She didn't want. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this dude is just. He's just insufferable. But the very idea to begin with that the king has a whole army with centaur knights and everything able to deploy, and he just sends one guy that basically expendable to do his bidding all over 2 continents, facing supernatural entities from another world. Like, and some of them are young as well. There are some of them like Armand the Denpy or the Elf or the Dragonaut. We don't know. They might be like fairly old compared to a human lifespan. But if you take Alex the warrior, it's called Alex in the original. He has a I don't remember what's his name in the international release. He has a different name, but whatever. The warrior. He's like 15 years old, and it's in the plot. I know that for a fact. It's the world of Pokemon, basically. It's like, ho ho ho, you're youngster. You are eager for adventure, right? Hey, guess what? I got the perfect adventure for you. Don't mind that you're gonna risk your life a little, just a little. Maybe you will die, but hey, what's the taste of adventure without that? Thanks, Marcel. Oh dang, I was hit. Ribbon. Now that I think about it, by the way, I could. I won't do it with this build specifically, with this character, with this playthrough, but I could find a place for Yogurt Ring in a playthrough with one, either the Dark Wizard or the Sorceress, because you can transform in Yogurt, go into somewhere when enemies won't be able to go after you behind a wall. You get them, and then you can use your spell. So Venom, Darkness, Spark, or Inferno, depending on the one you're using in the character, behind the wall to hit them for free without danger. Star Pendant. There you go. Moon Pendant is in advanced mode. I always mix them up. So the amount of money that I got, I barely have enough for those. For these. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was 400. Okay, we're good. Interesting information. I already forgot what I said. The point is, I'm bombarding so much information at once that sometimes I forgot what I said. Yeah, attack whatever. Outside of opening chest, I don't need that. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Oops. Anyway, we get back to normal shop. Take that. Don't worry, stop drinking like in out of loneliness. Oh, by the way, another interesting fun fact that a lot of people might not catch is that by the end of the game, she ends up developing an interest for the barman. You do whatever you want with this information. And now the sadness of Silver Ring is that it only applies to physical damage. But well, I'm happy with it. Because it's a cool collectible still. Ah! Okay, well, I might do just one of those varying scroll, just so that I can get those out of my inventory. I think it was obvious. Yeah, probably. It's just that not a lot of people might have, including myself. I'm guilty of that. Would have paid attention to NPCs in the castle. Most of them don't have a quest, but at some point you kind of want to explore and just talk to everybody to check if they do. So maybe I'm actually wrong for saying all that. I don't know. Ribbon of Life. Oh, that's the same one. E-Pass by shop doesn't reset those. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Usually I no, the college as well does reset that. That means it's really specifically this the E-Pass Palace shop, or I just encounter a bug. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway. Now we back in the game again with some gold. Oh, another fun fact considering E-Pass, by the way. In the original, she has a longer name. She's called Iparina or something like that. She has a longer name. That's the same for many things in the game. They just made some space because they needed to include more language. The poster. Come to... It's cheaper than the past. I'd rather roll for him. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that she has going for her is that she sells bombs, but that's about it. Yeah, Pass by Chef is just, he's just no good. You only go there once, in general. Yeah, I could have actually just given the umbrella. Well, whatever. I just don't like it as a problem. Let's up on the Wizarding's Palace. Yeah, also Ima is basically depressed just because a new shop opened, but she didn't check if that was actually good or not herself. That's kind of weird. Alright. I am the superior mage. Good luck. I'm gonna go surfer in advanced mode. Oh damn! Well, good luck to you as well. I did advanced mode yesterday, and that stuff wasn't easy. So yeah. Do tell me how it went. See ya. And thanks for coming by. No. I. Something that I wish was there in the game is that we would have a set bonus with something else going in with the princess robe, because I feel like this is actually a cool item, but unfortunately it instantly drops off, so not that important. Oh damn. Oh damn. Wow. I almost had to pop up my angel wing for that. Ah. So I mixed them up. That's actually this one that will have the chest. Still not using magic shield for now. Oh, I'm getting close to 200 SP. Nice. Thank you. Oh, Trubin. That might not be that might be for her. Damn, I'm starting to get tired. Maybe I'll stop after going this dungeon once again. Yeah, I already took it. Hey, Roberto! Ah. So what are we going for? More HP? Not a bad choice. More intel, not a bad choice as well. Well, I guess if I really want to keep it simple, I do one and one, half enough. For once. Hmm. Mm. One more chest. If we go on the right. Just like in Pokemon, fire is super effective against insects. Oh, I thought it was close enough. It's always kind of hard to gauge the distance. Judge the distance. Can you say gauge for that? Whatever. Oh no. Fine, I'll use a spell. And here I want it to be SP efficient. Okay, well, that's not efficient anymore. Alright. Hmm. Oh, we shall come. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, not one of those is yet high enough in terms of value to enable me to use them to get my hatred set, which is something I want. Well, I don't know if it's hatred because I always mix up the different grade between 1, 2, and 3 of the variant of item that you can forge. Because I think that was the highest is Waby. I remember that. Then we got hatred. What's the other one? Yeah, I really just forgot. Whatever. No, I made no money. Yeah, not gonna make me use that. Yeah, I will have better. Or you can actually use that. Now, of course, I want the extra intel more. Dress +2, ribbon. Not for her. Ooh, I'm starting to get some gold. Okay. Oh wait, I saw the I saw the wrong item. Whatever. Too bad. Yes, you can get there. This criminal amount of body hair. Alright. Oh. Gimme, grade 0s. Oh. Haha, too late. to move my men. Actually, I haven't got the double fire effect. Alright, so this is where we get that. Okay, 2 were enough. I didn't remember if it was 2 or 3. It will take some time to break the blue chest. I wish that Hellblast could open up news. It's actually better for the spell because this way it can pass through some terrain like trees and still hit enemies, but well, at the moment I wish that I could use it to open chests. Okay, well, let's fast forward. Dang. I think it might be going too fast actually, and I think that I have some spell charge while in there. I had forgotten how many HP this chest has. If you can call that HP. I hope that it doesn't regen or anything. Okay, well, whatever. Let me get back and get my roll. Oh, that's ridiculous situation. That's why I should make sure to still keep this guy somewhere. The bad thing about using an intel build, it takes ages to open a chest. Yes. Yeah. So damn much. And of course, I lost patience when it was almost done. Whatever. So I got Arbitral last time as well. So I think that this might be fixed. That's Arbitral. I think we can get Raging rank 3 in the Coliseum by pushing it a little, rank 5 or 6. The Demon's Tower, we can have 2 additional blue chests, or 3 maybe. Well, we can have at least 2 additional blue chests. There's a secret at the cave. I don't know if it's a blue chest or if it's something else though. But it might be a blue chest as well. If this is the case, then I will remember I will need some bombs as well. I will try to get this one, I suppose. Anyway, since we're there, might as well hop on and go on up to Wizardry to reset the shop, especially to get the normal one back, since I have decided that I were going to do that. Which, for once, arguably I could have used the one with only the sister. I never remember which one is Rin and which one is Ron, unfortunately. For now, I mean, they could have decided on names that were more different to help us, but they decided not. Oh, damn. Haha. You few corners will prevent me from killing you. But you were wrong, my man. Alright, so let's see what we get in those chests. Generally, they prove to have... they have given me multiple times level 4 spell books. Not this time. Okay. So there is another secret right there, by the way. I don't remember if this one is also a blue chest, though. Actually, I come... because for the longest time, it was just too bothering to... and to take care of those. So I kind of forgot. Actually, after not going for those secrets... Well, secrets kind of hidden in plain sight for so long. But anyway. So... yeah, that's a gold chest. Whatever. It's not an interesting one. Contrary to the previous one. So I was right to remember that this one wasn't worth it. I mean, a gold chest might have some good rewards as well, but in my experience, I very rarely have had better stuff in gold chests compared to silver chests. Okay. Ah, there we get a level 4. Unfortunately, that's not for me. But well. This time, I have a better Hellblast. If I know how to launch it. Okay, well. Insta vengeance. Alright, that was Dharma, surely. And by the way, let's start with that first. To break. Oh no, actually, can I? No, I think I can use my spell against the portrait. But it's just that I think I did it when I had blast only like level 1 or 2. Hopefully, this will be a little better now. Hellblast 2 Hikus. Yeah, it still cannot circle around, unfortunately, due to the nature of the wall behind it. Ah! Yeah, I think it's more like this is not really considered a target by the spell. Okay, that's one down. Oh, well, that was easy. That's right, you're no match for my magic. Well, it's just that you kinda suck, though, because remember that we got one guy between the hero, the Dark Wizard, that is able to use that said power of darkness and kick his ass. And kick her ass, sorry. Mm. I mean, technically, this one is not too bad because it gives a little bit of defense, and I don't care about this. Actually, this even enables you to break a little more efficiently the yeah, funnily, this would be better than the road for breaking chests. Anyway, Blast goes crazy against bosses with huge hitboxes. Uh, yeah. Once you get Hellblast with high enough level, it goes crazy in every situation. If you know how deadly are the RPs in Advanced Mod, you know that. Because they use the same spell, that's Hellblast. It's really scouted to be just the same. So you can reach the same level as of danger in your attack as the RP. What do we get? Bronze? Okay, well, so I cannot use this one. I won't care about this. I think this is female equipment, but I'm not sure of myself. One, yeah. I think that one was already over one. Yeah, the case. I think I already got one though. Yeah, I got one. Wheel. Is it better than what I have? In terms of defense? No, worse. Unfortunately. Maris, that's fire. Yeah. Oblivion. I might as well keep it. If I'm getting lucky, I could get additional Oblivion soul crystals from. I think it's from bats. Although those are rare dedicated drops. So I get 2 of those. I think I need 3 for the quest of the grandson. But I can never remember, so I might as well get 4. An additional 1, you get me. Alright. Let's go on to the pirate ship. Although I'm kinda tired, so I don't know if I will finish the dungeon in one go. But if I don't, whatever, we'll just be where we left off next time. Like I said, I'm pretty tired. Hi, Captain. I can hear you. Alright. Haha, serves you right. Oh, damn. Okay. They actually are kind of a problem right now. Yeah, I will need to change a little bit my positioning habits for those guys. It seems. Oh, damn. My spell was sucked into oblivion. Oh, it might be that I kind of want to play some Oblivion at some point. As well as Skyrim. Yeah, Enclosed Place are really not very good for that spell. Yeah, what's so? Haha, you thought you were the best with spells, but no, it was me. Oh, and that's a level up. It's only when you are playing Glass Cannon Spellcaster that you notice that as you go up in the dungeon, the chests actually are tougher.
Hmm. Whatever. Best defense is always offense anyway, so. Haha. Noob. Don't know how to navigate the terrain. Oh, mage drop. Ah, I forgotten that this was already dropping. I was imagining it in the next dungeon. So if I'm getting the mage set, that's a +6 intel. So if I can farm for a little bit and get myself, although I would need I would need a lot. I would need a solid plus 30, plus 25. Plus 25. That means that it's 19 if you retract the set bonus. That means that I need to get pretty lucky with my my mage drops, with my mage sets. But if I can manage, this would be a better balance of defense and intel bonuses. Yeah, I kinda want to farm after that then. Haha, corner of my eyes. So coincidentally, I could also farm Indian on derelict, kind of the same. That's the same level of reward. Yeah, most. Oof. I barely evaded that one. with the amount of defense that I have, I might actually take good damage and get rolled on by this tunnel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Death by falling tunnels. Uh, yeah, mage gloves. Yeah, sure. Okay, we get it. I can get the mage set in there. Ah, again. So that's actually not a bug. Weird. I did. Hmm. Is it purely visual though? Yeah, that was meant to happen with 4 HP remaining. Did I manage to defeat him as he was killing me? Because I saw his sprite still standing after I went there. But he doesn't appear anymore? Ah, no, okay. Hehe. Power of Inferno doesn't care that you're supposed to resist fire. You get an angel ring in that secret room every time you die. Yeah, that's correct. Every time you die. This saves a lot of money. It's supposed to hint early at the fact that Angela, despite, she's called Angela, but that might just be a name, but she's actually the angel that gets you back each time you die. I am the mistress of corners. Ah, kind of made me want to get back right away with that. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it is. We'll never know until we check. So let's see. Hey, not bad. This one might already be worth it. Light Inferno of Asylum. Yeah, this is a pretty good find. I was almost tempted to say that I could use that to bash undeads in the head with it, because they have weaknesses to light element. But, well, with 19 attack, this is gonna get a little complicated real fast. But Asylum, though, it's pretty cool. It's almost the highest bonus defense that I could get on that. The only one that I would be better would be Knight. With the plus 10. Yeah, well, actually I can use that, so... I mean, yeah, let me just spam my spells like crazy. Alright. Haha, you can do nothing against me. For I have Asylum now. The game really wants me to get Blaze, huh? Gave me a level 4 earlier and now I got level 5. I find it kind of annoying that you need to have the tome in your hand to get that plus 9 defense boost. Yes. In a way, it's cool that you can have different type of bonus against your weapon, but... yeah. I mean, it's a thing going on with the Sorceress. Because she's notoriously bad in terms of rare drop sets. Each one of the characters has a set comprised of rare dedicated drops from a specific family of monster, and in the end you have I don't remember if it's like a 20 attack and 60 defense, if I remember, plus an added bonus that is themed around 50 something. Some of them are very good, some of them are less good, let's say. And the sorceress, her bonus is a bonus of intel, and that's the exact same problem. It's a set bonus, so you need the weapon, which means that despite she would benefit from having 50 more intelligence, hugely, but not for a spell, because she needs to equip the scepter to the rod of the set to benefit from that. So this dedicated drop set is kind of sad. But I mean, if you get creative, you can get that yeah, some use of that mechanic. Right now, I'm using this Hellblast for recovery speed, despite the fact that I have no use for him in combat. It's just it's just getting creative with what you have in any game. Haha. Let me get back to you just in a second. I'll unlock Inferno level 3 real quick. Squishy, squishy. Now, with the fact that it also increases range, it's gonna make things even more valuable. That's not the term I was going for. Viable. So now I don't need that much that intel boost. But well, they are bosses, so... Or should I go right away for some added strength? Because at least let me get 15 for that. And I'll keep the other in extra just in case I need it for the other parts of the set. That's an 11 added. Now I go for this, and I think that I'll keep it. It depends on if I can still one-shot stuff. Well, those guys are pretty tough, so they don't count. And this guy resists fire. So how do we get in there? That's... Despite the fact that it's only a +3, that actually might have a little more value than 20 SP. What? Oh. Not for me. I managed to maneuver. Kinda. Oh, seriously. Alright. If you insist to get burned again. Yeah, no, ammo, that's not for her. That's medium. She won't be able to use it. But here? Nope. Ah, yeah. Silk. I don't think that Silk has much more defense than the mage, though. But if I could get it, it also can provide a little bit of intel once I get the set bonus. Rescue Dawn. I'll burn this place to the ground. All right. Okay, well, since I already have 0 dark res, I risk nothing in going in here like it is. If I'm get bonked by the squid, whatever. Yeah. Da-da-da. I'ma take a hit. Yeah, well, I was kind of expecting that. That, on the other hand, that's kind of cool. So you might hop on and say, what does this do? Hey, you're always happy when you have something of gaiety like that, because it increases the selling price. So I might get a good amount of money from that. Let's see. The problem is that it's still tied to the base price of the item. Yeah, that's the problem. I still got money, but if that were on like a weapon or something later in the game, that would have made quite a difference. I can keep it for now, I suppose. Oh, that's cool. I got some money. So I think that... let's go with that. I actually don't need the feel of Espirigenate item that much. Once, if I use a Hellblast, I managed to have a okay Espirigen for now. Now, of course, if I'm spamming Inferno against mobs, that's another matter. Aha. Ah, damn. I am the master of spinning. You want to play Beyblade, buddy? Okay, boss. The real piece of cake is the giant squid. Alright, Time for the real boss. That's an animation that you don't see outside, actually, now that I think about it. Because it's not... It's... Or is it just the slow down animation for where you take a hit? I don't know. It's just always going too fast, and when you're taking it, obviously you're into the action, so you don't really notice that. Alright, let's see if we got anything worthwhile on the gold. Nope. Too bad. Hmm. Alright, time to check on the shops. Some pretty good enchantment that we got there. So anyway. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, already I'm at level 4, unfortunately. So I need to farm a lot more level. Mm-hmm. Whatever, I can keep that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you another time.